Hello, from one DJs from Mars to the other DJs from Mars. How are you?
Good, good. I'm just
Good. So
speaking now.
let me just come to my real face. How are you?
Yeah, good, good.
Good.
Here is early afternoon.
Early afternoon there. Yes. Uh, so we welcome to first of all welcome to Ravish Talks. This is my talk show, and this is presented by the Watch Factory, powered by the Optica Bar and Chico Inc., and supported by DropFocus.com and Social Motion. Are you ready for the questions?
Yeah, never get ready for the questions.
You're never ready for the questions. Okay. But still, I've got over 30 questions for you. And we're
Okay,
going to try and fit all of these questions in 1 hour time. And then we might take questions from the viewers also. Okay.
okay, okay.
So my first question is, how are things in Italy? Hope you guys and your families are safe.
Yes, yes. We are lucky here in Italy. We got a bad situation, as you know, from the TV, from the news. But we are all still safe. My family, the family of Luca, everyone is safe. So I think
Everyone's.
it was a bad situation, but now it's over. Let me say it's over. It's not over, but it's quite over compared to February. So it's okay.
Okay. Let's just hope it's over for good now. Uh,
Yeah.
okay. Tell us about your journey. When did you become a DJ and when did you start producing music?
Yeah, me and Luca started very early, but we started to tour as DJs from Mars. We were around already 30 years old. I
Mm-hmm.
started doing it when I was 17,
Mm-hmm.
so it was the time of the Vine is long, long, long time ago, and I did it for a lot of years. Let me say without big results. Then we decided to be focused only on DJs from Mars project because me and Luca met in a recording studios of in
Mm-hmm.
Turin, and so we decided after a lot of years to say, okay, let's do only the project DJs from Mars because we had several projects
Yeah.
beside us. We were producer of let me say 10 projects without
Correct.
the results. When we decided to say, okay, let's only do DJs from Mars, we started to have some good results, good also requests for remixes and the first gigs, and now we are still here after 10 years. So it's good.
Okay, Max, I would request you to please adjust your camera a bit. Your face is cutting, your box is cutting from
Yeah.
the top. Yeah, you'll have to go a little further. Yeah, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine now. And speak a little louder so that
Okay.
it's audible for everyone. Okay, so as I know, before you became DJs from Mars, both of you were working as a solo DJ. You were known as Equalus, and Luca was known as Venta Funk. So
Yeah.
how did you guys meet, and where did you meet?
We meet in a studio in Turin with
Mm-hmm.
we were about 10, 15 producer, and
Mm-hmm.
we did a random collaboration between us. So one day we said, let's do this together, and it started very long time ago. It was like 2006, 2008. I don't remember the first track together.
Okay.
I cannot say it was because we had some, let me say, common thinking. We are
Mm-hmm.
opposite. I'm white, he's black.
Yeah.
But we did something together, and also with that track, the first track we did was called Non Dormo Più.
Mm-hmm.
It's some Italian sentences on a electro bass, and we
Okay.
got quite good results also that time, but not nothing compared to us to now. Yeah,
Okay. How did this name DJs from Mars came up? Whose idea was it?
yeah. The idea was keep the thing DJ in the name,
Mm-hmm.
and from we wanted to say something alien, something strange, something outside of our common thinking, because
Yeah.
we usually, as we do in the mashups and in the bootlegs, we try to mix
Yes.
something common. So that's the why Mars.
That's why now Mars. Okay, so who was your inspiration when you started?
We came from two different backgrounds. Luca is more from hip hop and old school rap. I'm from techno trance of the 90s. You know, the thing that in India probably was called Goa, that kind of music.
Yeah.
And so that's the let me say, not the inspiration. The inspiration is now to say, let's do some rock between some mashup between rock and dance, or the inspiration is every day. Everything you turn on the radio, you can have an inspiration. Also, Daft Punk, where
Yes.
let me say, the pioneer of the
Yes.
inspiration.
Correct. Okay. Who else is behind this brand, this project that you have, DJs From Mars? I know you and Luca are there, and there is Fabio, who's your video guy. Who else is there behind DJs From Mars?
Yeah, we are free at the moment.
Okay.
We started, me and Luca, DJs From Mars project, and then we have to add a guy that is helping us on the social media and on the video and on the promotion, because we need a professional guy, not something made by us. You know, some guys, some little kids is making everything by himself. Is good.
Correct.
At the beginning, it's perfect, but at one moment you have to choose a guy that's following you. So
it's three: Luca, Max, and Fabio as of now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And how did this idea of your boxes, your mask came up?
We were looking for something strange. The idea of the mask is something that we had that in mind for a long time, because you know, in the 80s there was a lot of rock band with a mask in Europe, in USA, mask or some makeup or something like that. So the idea for us was cool. And in a video of one of our tracks, we were wearing a box. And said, okay, let's try to do some free gig in our city as a resident DJ. And we saw a lot of people stopping by and taking pictures. And we said, okay, let's keep the idea of the mask as a cartoon board.
So I believe you guys already knew about this coronavirus. You were wearing mask long before coronavirus came.
Yes, we were safe a long time ago.
Yeah,
No
you
way.
were you were staying safe for a long time. You knew it about. Yeah. Okay, so if I ask you, has any of your fans seen your real face?
Sorry?
Has anyone of your fans seen you without your boxes?
Yeah, of course. Sometimes some people know that. Some other time people pick up us at the airport that don't expect two guys like me and Luca. I mean, we are not 20 years old. Sometimes people, promoters, or other DJ expected 20 years old kids coming. So sometimes it's strange for the people looking at us.
Okay, so people recognize you without your mask also.
Yeah, sometimes some promoters, of course. Yeah.
Some promoters. Okay, because I have seen you. I've seen you guys without your mask when you came to Jaipur. So I know your real faces. Okay, you guys are known as Mashup Kings. How did this idea of making mashups came, and which one was your first mashup?
Okay, I think was a mashup of Lady Gaga, one of the first one, and Lady Gaga with Depeche Mode. And the idea was, as I said, we were resident DJ. It was the time that there was a pop version and club tracks. Nothing in the middle. Nothing for the clubs where we were resident. So the idea was, okay, let's try to make something playable in our night and mixing together some famous track with another track, and in the middle with a top maybe made by us. That's That's the real beginning. I said Lady Gaga because Lady Gaga was in an interview speaking about us long,
Yes.
long, long ago. And we were like nothing, and she was saying, I discovered Depeche Mode because of the DJs from Mars. And we were like, really? Lady Gaga? Was so
Yeah.
strange.
Okay, everyone really loves your mashup, especially the idea of putting 50 tracks or 60 tracks, in 3 minute or 4 minute. That's your signature style. So I believe this requires a lot of hard work. Putting
Yeah,
50 tracks in 3 minutes.
usually it's something that is made by Luca, and
Yeah.
Luca usually select. When I remember when he did the first time, he said, I do a mashup with 20 tracks. And then after 2 days, it's 25. After 1 week, it's 30. And
Hmm.
he really put them together of these tracks. And usually start to find all the keys of
Yeah.
every track and
Yes.
find the transition between one track and the other and find the
Yeah.
acapella. But at the moment, I think the acapella is very common to find them on the
Correct.
net. So
Correct. So you guys don't decide it beforehand that in this mashup you're gonna use 50. It just happens when you start working on it.
yeah, he got the idea of a big mashup, but
Yeah.
he couldn't
Mega
expect
mashup, as you say.
mashup. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, you guys got supported by one of the legends, David Guetta, and he said, and I quote, "You guys are the mashup geniuses. You have talent, and you will make it." Tell us how it all started. How you guys got introduced to David Guetta?
yeah. We usually try to release our mashups and bootlegs since the beginnings, sharing with
Hmm.
all the DJs like you, like other DJs in the world, like local
Yes.
DJs, because at the beginning was a good promotion for us. In
Yeah.
this, at the same time, we collected some emails, also the one of David Guetta. And one day we got an email from him and said, "Oh, guys, you're really talented. Can you do a mashup of all my track together?" We
Hmm.
started to collaborate, and we did an official remix of a track called "Stay" of him. And last year we opened for him in Ibiza, and
Yeah.
it's a really, really, really cool and down on earth guy. So he's helping us a lot at the moment.
Yeah, this was my next question. You opened for him, you shared the stage with him in Ibiza in one of his parties. So, how was the experience of sharing the stage with, the legend David Guetta?
Well, the thing is, we were there one day before just to
Hmm.
say, okay, we want to do some shooting. And we said to David, oh, we are here. And he said, come to my house. We met one day before, so we speak about the night.
Yeah.
And I was expecting like a, party or something like that. And he
Hmm.
was alone working in the studio in the afternoon, and we were only speaking about work. So a people to follow is someone like him. I mean,
Yeah.
he's one of the best DJ and with a lot of success, a lot of money, a lot of everything, but he
Yes.
still don't work. So it's something to say, okay, let's try to do the same also in our little thing. And
Correct.
we play it together at the club, and he was playing after us. So he was the one getting us there, let me say.
Yes. And the mashup you made for David Guetta has got over 16 million views on YouTube. So, congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Okay, and now tell us about your association with Tiesto, how it started, and your latest release on his record label, Musical Freedom.
Yeah, yes, is let me say a similar story. I mean, we send over all our bootlegs of our tracks, and one day we got the answer from him. Our ex video guy, the guy that was working with us at the beginning, is working for him now. So we got let me say a good connection with the Tiesto, and we were doing this track, and he said, okay, let's try to do together with another Italian DJ. and
Yes.
he released it on his label, and now is out since about, let me say, 20 days, 1 month, about. Yeah, that's the idea of the collaboration. I think came by us, and we said, why don't we do like an Italian mafia or something like that? And
Yeah.
we tried, and he got the idea. He said, okay, let's do it. And it's a cool guy. He's different from David Guetta. I mean, it's let me say, on the same level for me, but David
Mm-hmm.
Guetta made the history of the music of the last 20 years in
Correct.
the
Correct.
EDM.
He's a legend in his own right. You know, Tiesto is like a godfather to a lot of DJs.
Yeah.
Okay. If I ask you to name top 10 DJs of the world according to you, who will you name?
Sometimes with some people we have to split and say top 10 DJs or top 10 producers.
No, yeah,
yeah, you
correct.
know, now the top 100 could be top 100 producer, because Don
Correct.
Diablo is a good producer, Martin
Yeah.
Garrix is a good producer. There is not anymore only a DJ. Every
Correct.
DJ is a producer.
Is a producer nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah,
Still,
yeah.
still,
For
if you have to name 10, top 10, who will you name?
yeah, of course, David Guetta and Tiesto and Don Diablo. I love the new style of Don Diablo. It's really, really cool. And his
Okay.
label is giving really fresh and new stuff. Martin Garrix. Martin
Okay.
Garrix is the biggest one for I don't know if old people like me like Martin Garrix style. I
Yeah,
mean,
I too love his style.
but it's really for young people sometimes.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I love the style of Chainsmoker, for example.
Chainsmoker. So it's 5 till now. 5 more.
Yeah, Chainsmoker started from something really, let me say, cheesy EDM, and now they are
Yeah.
pop stars. So
Pop stars, correct.
Steve Aoki.
Steve Aoki, okay.
The genius in the brands and marketing and everything, I think.
Yes.
And we worked sometimes with Quentin Mosiman. It's a French DJ,
Mm-hmm.
and it's good. I like it. And Daft Punk, I cannot say anything else. Became from my heart.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Daft Punk since I was 17 years old. So I'm a really big fan of them. And
Okay. So 2 more. You have named 8, 2 more.
2 more. Me and Luca.
Yeah. So that's one. DJs from Mars, that's one. So you still have to name one.
And you, of course.
Yeah. But I'm not in the top 10 DJs of the world. No, nowhere. I'm not even in the top 10 of India.
They are suggesting Hardwell. Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
Hardwell
Correct.
was a really, really, really big name, and still a big name. The cool thing of all these big name, big guys, the cool thing is everyone is down on earth. I was expecting, big difference working with a DJ like us, like you, like everyone,
Yeah.
and speaking with David Guetta or Hardwell, and they are really down on earth, really friendly, and so
So
that's
I have to say this about you guys also. When I met you guys were also very down to earth and very simple.
we try to be focused on work, not on unusual things or strange requests when we travel. We travel, we work, we go home, and we work from the studio.
Okay. You guys were the main character for a Gillette advertisement in 2015 called Shave Forth. How did that happen?
You mean the Gillette?
Yeah, Gillette one.
Our ex-manager in US one day said, "Guys, I have a big news for you. The Gillette is looking for a character for the new advertising, and
Yeah.
said, let's go to South Africa to shoot the video." and
Okay.
we were in US that time, and we took. I remember we took a plane from Atlanta to South Africa. It was like 15 hours plane, something unbelievable. And we
Okay.
landed. I was expecting. I never went to South Africa. I was expecting, lions, wild nature, and everything. And Cape
Yeah.
Town is a big city and is a
Hmm.
metropolis. Like I cannot say like in New York, but the vibe is similar, like
Yeah.
Sydney. And
Yeah.
we were shooting the video in a pool,
Yeah. You
not
were
with,
shooting.
not with the lions, not with anything else.
Correct.
So our ex-manager said, "Let's go there. I have this connection." We were the let me say ambassador for Gillette for 2 years.
Hmm. That's great. So, out of those 20, 30 DJs from Mars character, which one were you? The one playing on the console?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. You have done a lot of shows in China. Considering the outbreak of coronavirus from China and Italy being one of the worst hit country in the world, what will be your views for doing future shows in China?
Wait, I have the phone going down with the battery.
Okay.
I have to connect it. Well, can you wait 1 second?
Yes, 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 I will. So, guys, that's his home studio.
Yeah. Did you
Okay,
hear
then
me?
it's yes, I can hear you. But again, you'll have to be a little louder.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. So, should I repeat the question again?
Yeah.
So, you have done a lot of shows in China, and considering the outbreak of coronavirus from China and Italy being one of the worst hit country in the world, what will be your views for future shows in China?
I spoke with some guys in China. That
Hmm.
was a big market for us. And
Yes.
someone said the clubs reopen, but
Okay.
they are not so full like in the past. I
Yes.
think people now everywhere in the world are quite afraid of this coronavirus.
Yes.
I mean, I can understand people. I can understand
Yeah.
people because it was a really big problem. Now in Italy, I cannot say it's over. I cannot say everything is clean, but it's really mm, a nice situation. I mean, if you want to come to Italy, there is no problem now.
No problem.
So
I'll visit Italy someday soon.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I must say your voice has become suddenly clearer.
You understand me
Yes.
better, or
Yeah. Your voice is clear now. That
okay?
time your voice was a bit low, but now it's better.
Okay.
Okay. You guys have produced remixes for Sean Paul, Pitbull, David Guetta, Sophie Ellis, Dirty Vegas, Fragma, etc., etc. Tell us your experience about producing for such big names.
It was cool. I mean, most of all, seeing the name as a remixer or as a featuring or as something beside a big name, it's always something with a big emotion. I mean,
Yes.
it's out the remix of DJs From Mars of the new track of David Guetta, and we were like, really something that someone were telling us this 10 years ago. We couldn't say, really.
Yeah.
It's something very. It's a good feeling.
Okay. And how was the feeling to be featured among the top 100 DJs in the world DJ Mag in 2013?
Yeah, we were really unexpected for us. I mean, we received one day the email saying you guys are in the top 100 DJs. Want to do some promotion? We said okay, blah blah blah, and then we were like 95, and
Yes.
was really an honor to be in the top 100 DJs that days. We did a big campaign to promote the votes. But no one of us were thinking we will do it. We will
Yeah.
catch the top 100, and we did it. It was so good for us. That year we did something like 150 show in 1 year. So it was so
that's an honor to be in the top 100 DJs of the world.
Yeah.
Okay, what software do you use to produce, and what's your favorite VST plugin?
We to produce, we have Cubase 10, and a lot of UST. We are on Cubase because at the beginning, really the beginning, we were on Logic. Then Logic was only for Mac, and since we are on PC, we have to split on Cubase. There was Cubase 3.
Yeah. Yes.
It's Cubase 10, and it's good. We like it. It's really, for us, it's friendly. It's not probably so friendly for a young guy that is starting. To mix the radio show, for our little things, we use Ableton, that is a little bit more faster, the editor for editing everything. And
correct. I also use Ableton.
it's more friendly. It's more okay. I got it.
Yeah.
In Cuba, you always have to add there a lot of things. It's more complicated to use it, I think.
Okay. And your favorite VST plugin?
Okay, I think it's Serum and Nexus. All the new plugins from Roland are so good, and because they emulate the synth from the past, and as I said, came from 1997 with the first track, and at that time there was samplers, there was synths, the real one, and so it makes me feel young.
Yeah. So there was this one of viewers asking, "Are you Indian?" So I would like to tell him that no, these guys are not Indian; they are Italians, and yeah, no, I am Indian, but these guys are Italian. Okay. How many tracks have you produced till now? Any idea?
Let me say about 300 mashups and bootlegs. And,
300 mashups and bootleg. Okay.
How many original remixes and tracks? We are more on bootlegs. Now we are trying to make some originals, and we'll see. You know, people knows us because of the mashups and the bootlegs. At the moment, well known because of the original tracks. But as you mentioned, we did a track with Tiesto 20 days ago. Yes. We hope this will be only the beginning on that side of the career. So we'll see.
Okay. This is a question from one of the fans in India. He wants to ask: do you think there is a lot of politics in music industry?
I don't think so. No.
You don't think so? Okay.
Not at all. If you wanna ask me if the top 100 DJs maybe something that you need to pay or something like that, when we were in the top 100 DJs, we didn't pay anything. Of course, we did a lot of promotion, and there is probably someone that is there because not only because it's good, but I mean, that's the only thing in the music industry that I can say is not so good. But everywhere we go because we are good, not because we have politician that is pushing us or something like that.
So you want to say that talent matters, right?
Yes.
If you have talent, you'll go.
A young guy makes a nice style, a nice sound, and with a nice track, I think he got the hands and the contact and everything to grow up and get in touch with the right labels compared to 20 years ago. 20 years ago was different. There was no way.
Okay. Yeah. My next question: if we talk about the music scene, every couple of years the trend changes. So in a decade, the music scene has changed from funky house, vocal house to big room house, progressive house, and now it's Moombahtan. What do you think the future trend will be?
I have something about this to say. in Italy, for example, they are reopening the clubs these days.
Yes.
But
Yes.
the rule should be that the people cannot dance. So the people will stay at the table or at the restaurant, and the DJ is playing. But probably this will change also the style of the music. I mean, in the beginning, the DJ have to make the people dance. If a DJ will be like a playlist, also the music could be more pop. Let me say,
Yes.
If the people will be seated, you cannot play EDM.
Correct.
With big drop. So I
Yeah.
think we will see a lot of big changes. I think exactly the same thing when we got the first MP3 in the hands. You know what I mean?
So it's gonna go to old school pop music kind of thing.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You guys do over 100 shows in a year. You travel so much. You are one of the most booked acts in the world. Tell us about it. Like, how do you feel?
Sometimes, as I said, in the year of the DJ Mag, we did 150 shows, and some days I woke up and I said, "Where am I?" Because Luca is joking up sometimes because I have a pencil and notes, and sometimes before going to bed I wrote, "You are in Hong Kong tomorrow you're going to Italy."
Good one.
You know the movie Memento? It's similar. Sometimes the feelings are really hard because it's I mean, I'm enjoying this life. I always dream about this, but sometimes it's really hard to wake up in one day here, the day after in another place, sleep only on the plane, going to play. It's sometimes hard. Yeah.
So do you think this so much traveling and busy too takes a toll on a DJ's health and mental condition? You know, do you think it affects your body?
For example, I think you need to be not too much on alcohol and drugs. I think.
Yeah.
Because it's you need to be like an athlete. I'm not an athlete, but you need to think about. I mean, in the first gigs, we had so much fun, party after party after party, and we maybe drink a lot of alcohol and whatever. But after 2 months, we said, okay, we have to slow down, or we cannot get wasted every night. Of course, we have some friends like you, like every other guys in the world, and sometimes we maybe go to dinner together. We have fun.
Yes. Yeah.
We don't like to be like until 7 a.m. in the morning in a club with beaches and drinks.
Okay. Your track Gum Gum, which was released in 2018. So when it released, I remember you guys were in Jaipur and we met. And I said to you that the track is amazing, but you guys were a bit disappointed that it hasn't done that well as per your expectations. I remember I said to you that it will surely reach the charts. The track is amazing, and few months later it became the #1 track on Billboard charts. So do you guys believe my predictions now?
Yes. Give me the number of the tomorrow extraction so I can win the lottery.
Yeah, good. We can do that. Okay, so one of your mashup track, Taki Taki Mashup, that you mixed with an Indian track called Mundiya Tu Bach Ke Rahi, that has become a huge hit in India. I have seen tons of DJ play that in their events. I personally played, and I've attended music festivals. DJs have played that. I've gone to clubs. DJs are playing in the clubs also. So how do you feel that one of your track has become such a massive hit in India?
I love India. I love the vibe, the feeling, the people. I love to play there, and it's also a good and new market. So it's good to have a big promotion from you, from other DJs like you that plays that kind of music. You know, that track was a big hit. Mundia back to, I
Mundia
don't
to
know,
Bachke. Mundia to Bachke. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. It was a big hit here in the 90s, 1998, also in Italy.
Yes.
I have the vinyl of that, so was
Do you know the meaning of that track, Mundia to Bachke?
I don't know it.
So that literally, if you translate it to English, that means beware of the boys.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, continue, please.
Yeah.
So you were saying that was a very popular track in the 90s.
Yeah. I have the vinyl somewhere here in my studio, my home studio. Yeah.
Yeah. So you mixed that with Taki Taki and it became an instant hit.
Yeah. Well, it was feeling perfect together. It was fitting very, very well. So we decided to keep the breakdown quite slow, and then again the drop. Yeah, was a cool idea. Yeah.
Okay, you guys have also toured India. Tell us about your experience of playing in India. Where all did you play, and what do you like about Indians?
As I told you before, the first time we went, we had to go from Mumbai to Pune by car. Okay. And I was really shocked. I mean, if you've never been to Mumbai, it's something that you cannot come back in Europe, in Italy, and think, okay, I want to have an iPhone that costs 1,000 euro. You know what I mean? Yeah. People is very happy without any of these kind of things. You know. Yeah. They are different people, but everyone from the street to the club was so friendly, so smiling. Everyone is happy. So it's I like Indian people. I like the vibe, and I like the clubs. Clubs were so good and so cool, and that's why I like to be in India to play. It's very, very, very nice. Don't go eat with Indians. To eat local food, we will burn.
Our food is spicy, right?
Yes. This is a suggestion for all my fans, all the DJs from Mars fans. Don't go with Ravish to eat. You will burn. No, I love Indian foods. I love really a lot.
Yeah, but you guys loved it. Whatever we ate, you guys loved it, right? Yeah. It was spicy, but it was tasty.
Yeah. I love the sometimes we got some Indian restaurants here in my city, and I love to be there. It's really a very nice food and very, very tasty.
Yeah. And where all did you play in India?
We did a lot of tour. Goa, Jaipur, Pune,
Hyderabad, I believe.
I don't remember. In Delhi, we played.
Okay.
I don't remember of the cities.
You played in Hyderabad, I believe. Hyderabad. You played at a club called Prism.
Yeah. The club in Hyderabad is sick. It's like a club in Ibiza. It's really unbelievable.
Correct. And, that's called Club Prism.
Yeah. That one is. I think it's one of the best we did.
Yeah, it's one of the best clubs in India right now.
Yeah, very nice. And also the guys are so cool, so very, very, very friendly and very nice.
Yes. Okay. We'll move on to the next questions. Which big DJs have you performed with that you liked? Like, which big DJs do you like to perform with, and why?
You mean in the future or what we did?
No. Like till now, if you have performed with any big DJs like David Guetta and others, which one is your personal favorite? Which one did you like the most?
I think David Guetta is the one that now have one of the nicest show. We also played with Kashmir. You know,
Kashmir. Yeah.
I think it's Indian also him. Right?
Yeah, he's an Indian but born in US.
Yeah. And he have a really, really nice show and with a nice visual. You can stay there without dancing, look at the visual.
Correct.
And it's like a movie. Yeah. So
correct.
It's really nice.
Okay, and, what can we expect next from DJs from Mars?
We are working on some singles, so we try to follow the vibe of this track with Tiesto, and we see if we can do another one and another one, and also bootlegs and mashups. So that's our main thing: bootlegs and mashup. We probably will never end to produce them.
Yeah, because people know you for that, so never stop producing mashups.
Like when you say Italy, mafia, is connected. Just joking. Yeah, just joking.
Correct. Okay, so have you ever heard any Bollywood track? Do you love Bollywood music?
Only on the plane. Sometimes on the plane, there are only tracks from Bollywood.
In the front screen, you have only Bollywood options, so you hear Bollywood music.
Exactly. But I cannot say I can choose Bollywood track to listen on my phone now. I mean,
no, yeah. So your Indian fans are asking, is there any chance in future that we will get a chance to hear a Bollywood remix from DJs from Mars?
We hope. It could be a really cool idea, maybe to like the track you mentioned before. Could be a good idea to mix the style.
Something like what Marshmallow did. He made an Indian track and it became a massive hit here in India.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my last question, and then we'll go for the questions in the comments. Any message for your Indian fans?
Hi guys, we hope to be back soon again, safe and with a lot of fun in India, because we are really missing touring, but in particular we miss India. So really, the day I still remember the day with you and the gig up there, and it was unbelievable to tour such. I felt in a movie. Really, I don't know. It's probably, if I bring you to Rome, it's gonna be quite the same feeling. I mean, you see the Colosseum and you say, "Oh, I'm in a movie."
Correct. I believe you saw an elephant also here in Jaipur.
Yeah, but it's not the elephant. I remember I go out of the car and there was a cobra.
Yeah, there was a cobra. Correct.
In my life.
Yeah. So we went to that palace, and there was this snake charmer in front of that. So you saw a cobra, and then when we were climbing up, you saw an elephant.
Yeah. I mean, I saw elephants, but I never saw elephants that you can climb and go.
You can ride.
Yeah.
Cool. So now we'll take questions from the viewers. If you find any questions that you want to answer, you can also check.
Hello.
So there's this DJ Amit. He's asking, have you guys done any collaboration till now with any Indian DJ?
You ask it to me? Or?
Yeah. So there's this question from an Indian DJ. He's asking, have you ever done any collaboration with an Indian DJ?
We never did it. Yeah.
No? Okay.
Never did with an Indian DJ something. No.
And there's another question from DJ Anand. He's asking, when can we see your original face?
Never. Have to kill you. Have you ever seen Superman face? No, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So there's this one more question from my side. These helmets, because I have personally seen these boxes. These are very heavy. So does it get very sweaty when you guys perform for a long, like 1 hour set, 2 hours set, becomes very sweaty and your neck starts paining?
Depends on the place. Sometimes, usually in the clubs, it's quite cold. I mean, it's okay. It's sweaty, but it's okay. The worst for me and for Luca was Las Vegas under the sun at 3 p.m. That was the beginning of the dead. It was really so hot, like 40 Celsius, and
Yes.
with the hits on the head was really hard.
Okay. I'm sure you're getting sweaty right now also. It's
A bit.
been almost it's been almost it's 1 hour session. There's another question from Mukesh. He's asking, how do you contact with big artists?
Sorry, I don't feel you.
So
I do call.
so he's asking, how can someone contact with big artists?
Okay. For example, well, you mean we with big artists or
Yeah, so
the people?
like you contacted with big artists, so he is asking, how can he contact some big artist?
Okay. Well, we usually, as we said before, we usually send some emails to email that you can find on the net. So that's the way. Some years ago, the new way was with I think Snapchat or
Yeah,
here with Instagram, because it was new. Now is already too populated, let me
too
say.
populated. Yeah, too many people.
The beginning was easy to write to DJs, and DJs was answering us. So now, I mean, if some people is writing us, we are trying to answer to everyone.
Okay, there's another question from one of the guys. He is asking, do you follow any Indian DJs? Do you like you listen to any Indian DJs music? Do you follow someone?
That's a question that I will never answer. I mean, I don't want to say something wrong, but
Okay,
we in Italy we cannot follow. We at the moment we don't have that culture of Bollywood track of Bollywood music. So
no, I believe he's asking, like, generally you follow someone on social media or you listen to someone's music.
Kashmir, if he's
Kashmir. Okay.
considered of
Okay.
an Indian DJ, yeah.
There's another question from Sartek. He's asking. He's one of the popular EDM DJs in India. Sartek. He's asking, when are you guys landing on Earth?
I'm on Earth.
Yeah, on Earth
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
You can't take off because of the virus now.
Yeah, of course. I think they are reopening the border in, let me say, 10 days, but I don't want to say something wrong. I think
Yeah.
they are reopening soon. Yeah.
Okay. There's one comment from Emmanuel. He's saying you guys deserve to play at Tomorrowland and Ultra Music Festival.
We hope one day to be there, but to be there, you need to have a huge hit or someone that is sponsoring you, and let's keep the finger crossed and we see what happens.
Okay.
The next.
Another question. What are your thoughts on Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike?
They are, I think, the best EDM manager I've ever saw. They are really minded on the business, on the music, and they did the history of the music because they invented the big shows. I mean,
Yeah.
before them there were only big clubs or whatever, but not festival like the one they invented. So they are genius.
Okay. And there's another question. He's asking, what's your favorite genre?
You mean newspaper or?
No, what's your favorite music genre?
Okay. I like trance, but now trance is completely down in Italy. No one
Yeah.
is listening to trance anymore, even me. But
Yes.
if I have, when I was a child, I have a lot of vinyls, trance vinyls. I have big memories with that, so it's a good feeling when I listen to that.
Okay. Okay, let me just see, go through. There are a lot of comments in Italian which I cannot understand. So I'm just skipping those. I'm only reading those which are in English or Hindi. Okay, there's this comment from Dimitri. He's saying, I remember your first dress as DJs from Mars. Can you tell the story?
The white one, yeah.
Yeah.
It was let me say random thing to say. Okay, let's wear this. Was a painter suit because we liked the way that it was in the picture. It was similar to the crazy guy in the hospital that had the hands not free.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah, we were thinking to go on the stage like that one, a little bit crazy, make a lot of noises, movements, and everything. So that's why we started with that.
Okay. There's another question. He is asking, which is your favorite mashup that you made?
I like the EDM mashups. We did it's a mega mashups.
Okay.
I like the one of David Guetta too because it's a history of music. It's one of the best we have in the pocket.
Okay. There's another question. He is asking, how do you feel when people compare you with another masked DJs like Marshmallow? How do you feel that people compare that? Okay, they are following Marshmallow or some other masked DJ. There's a question in this comment.
Yeah, Marshmallow came out with the idea a few years later, but it was sponsored by big DJs, so it's on another level. I cannot say anything about it. It got really, really big, huge hits in the hands, and so now it's in the, let me say, Olympus of the DJs. It's in the
correct.
top.
I because I followed you guys from the beginning, so I know you guys came first and Marshmallow came much later, but he became a bigger name in a smaller time. So people now think that you guys have followed Marshmallow.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's one more question that I'm gonna take. He's asking DJ Ragnek. He's asking, how do you use headphones while DJing with these boxes?
We have headphones under the boxes. There is an helmet with a headphone inside, and we made one track each. I mean, I'm playing a track, Luca playing the next one, then it's my turn, then it's his turn, and we try to do like this.
Okay, cool. So I believe I've taken all the comments from our viewers, and my questions are also done. So thank you so much, Max, for giving us this time and opportunity, to interview you. And this video, I'll save this video and I'll post it on my Facebook page and YouTube also. And there will be a lot of DJs in India who will be watching this later.
Thanks.
And they'll get inspiration and motivation following a big artist like you guys, and they will learn a lot from you guys.
Thank you, Ravish. Thank you for the interview. Hope to see you soon. You are always welcome here in Italy.
Yes. I will try my best. I wanted to come last year, but I couldn't. I went to London, but I could not come to Italy. But hopefully, whenever these things are sorted, I will definitely come, and I'll give you guys the honor to take me around this time. to show me your city. Okay. There's one question that just came. He's from Argentina and is asking when you will guys come to Argentina, our country.
We never been to Argentina, unfortunately. Usually it depends on the request. We cannot say let's go there, the other city. We went in South America, in Brazil, a couple of times, long time ago. I like the vibe of South America. I really love the people. Brazilian people were so good. I cannot say anything about Argentina. So I hope I will come to Argentina. DJs From Mars come to Argentina very soon. I really hope. Maybe with you.
Okay. So Max, DJs From Mars, you were on Ravish Talks. This is presented by The Watch Factory, powered by Optica Bar Chico Inc. and supported by Social Vocal and dropfocus.com. One quick last message to all the viewers and all the Indian fans. One quick message and then we'll end this.
Okay, guys. Thanks for being so
nice to Italy every time. And thanks to Ravish, thanks to all the Indian fans, and see you soon. I promise you we'll come back to India very soon as this fucking virus, let me say, will go away. I cannot wait to be back and party with you, the Indian fans. So I really hope to be back.
Yeah. So as you say, goodbye and Bella ciao.
Ciao, Ravish. Ciao.
Ciao. Bye.